Aliona has driven boats since she was 14 years old, but now she has a new challenge, learning to drive a car. After many practices at driving school, how's our sailor girl holding up to steering a vehicle that is not on the water?
There are three main differences between driving the big catamaran and driving the car that makes it pretty difficult for me. The first big change is the steering wheel, where on our boat we have a much larger steering wheel that we need to turn a lot more and then wait a few seconds for the boat to react, since there's a little bit of delay between the rudder moving and the water pushing against it and moving the boat. Here, it's almost instant. Once you're already at a good speed, if you just wiggle this a little bit, your car is wiggling. That was very interesting for me. The driving instructor told me that I was oversteering, so she guided me to just barely move the wheel a little bit and it would just glide into the next lane. That was crazy for me. The second change is the existence of a brake, because on the boat you don't have a brake. You have reverse, you have depowering the sails, you have going into the wind, all things that make you slow down, but it's not stopping you, it's decelerating you. They needed to remind me a couple of times that there is this handy little button that just stops the car, just slows down the car without any extra effort. So that was cool. Number 3 is how different the rules of the road are. So on the boat you have buoys and you have other boats, and based on those you will know where you need to drive, where it's safe, where it's not safe. It's very straightforward. Once you know the rules regarding each object, you're all good. With the car, there's a lot more to go to it. Instead of just 2 variables, you have the lines on the roads, the stoplights, the stop signs, the signs on speed, pedestrians, bikes, bike lanes, and just a lot more to keep track of. And in both scenarios, you need to look all around, but in the car, you're faced in one direction with a lot more stuff blocking your vision. I'm still learning how to keep track of everything. It's a lot. On the boat, the right-of-way rules basically boil down to whoever can maneuver more should maneuver more to avoid a collision. For example, say I have a motorboat who is motoring and a sailboat who is going on sail power. The direction it goes is somewhat controlled by where the wind is blowing and how the sails react to it. So the motorboat is more maneuverable. So when these two are going to collide, it's the sailboat's duty to keep its course and speed, and it's the motorboat, who is the giveaway vessel's, duty to move out of the way of the collision.
Now the road is very different. Still, Aliona drove my grandparents and I to the store with no big hiccups. Of course, my grandparents gave her tons of tips. As for me, I was so impressed, and I'm excited to see her skills continue to improve.
So now the final question. Aliona, which is easier, sailing or driving a car?
Okay, so the actual maneuvering is probably easier in the car, but the rules of the road, since I'm not really good at the road ones yet, I prefer boating.